Yeah, no, I mean, game just ended about an hour ago. Definitely don't have answers right now. I think as an older guy on the team, as a leader, I think the idea right now is we need to circle the wagons and finish out strong. We have two big trophy games left to play. I mean, Nebraska and Minnesota. I mean, as big of games on our schedule as any other. And, we have an opportunity to finish off strong. Kind of this three-game losing streak right now. We need to break that. We need to turn that around and send the seniors off right. So don't have any solutions right now. Still have to look at the tape from today, but once that's squared away, I know where my mind's turning to next.
And watching the big picture, because it's a 3-game losing streak now. It seems like, for example, defensively, you guys got off to a slow start at the beginning, got off to a slow start today. The problems are current.
Yeah, I think that's something we have to look at. Like I said, still have to watch the tape. Yeah, am I surprised?
Yeah, with the way the season played out.
Yes. At the same time, it's easy to have expectations about any venture you start. And I know we all had a lot of high hopes coming into the season. And things haven't gone the way we necessarily envisioned. Personally, as a person of faith, all that says to me is God had different plans. And to stay the course and keep being there for the guys as a leader, as a teammate, as a brother, and to finish off what we started strong.
Do you have an explanation about why the defense hasn't consistently performed at the level it's needed to? You talked after the game last week. You don't run your feet, it comes 5 yards instead of 3, but maybe there isn't one overarching theme, but from your perspective, why is this defense strong?
Yeah, I mean, today the glaring problem was third down efficiency. And why third down, I'm not sure. And I think that's something we need to look at, something we will look at. It's an area we need to get better at.
About evaluating the tape on third down, but just from right off the bat, what do you feel like is the most frustrating part about applying for that?
Yeah, I mean, you put yourself in a position to get off the field and you don't get off the field. That's frustrating. Both personally and as a team, because then you don't give the offense a chance to get the ball back. So it's an area we need to develop in, we need to grow in, and we have to get better there.
Was there anything that Northwestern was doing on third downs that got them within 10 consecutive first downs to start the game?
No, I mean, I think part of the frustrating thing is they weren't doing anything we hadn't seen before, anything out of the ordinary. I mean, there was still X's and O's, and we got out-executed on some of those third downs, and we have to be better than can't allow that to happen.
One of the things that Coach Rico said last week after the game was, like, sometimes he wants to see you guys maybe get a little more mad, get a little more animated when things aren't going well. Do you think you saw that this week? Maybe not either in the game or in practice, like guys showing a little bit of that more fire?
Yeah, it's interesting because I think football is a game of passion, and honestly, I think to make it this far in this level of football, like, you have to have a passion for the game. I think how everyone shows it is different, and so I acknowledge, Coach Fick said he wanted to see that. I think some guys definitely showed that, but whether you're hooting and hollering or screaming, shouting like that, I don't question guys' commitment and passion for the game, because at the end of the day, people only see Saturdays, and the reality is, to prepare for the sport, you got to put in so much time, so much energy, so much sacrifice, and to willingly do that, no one's holding you to it. To willingly do that, I mean, for me, that shows the passion and love for the game. Being able to come out and execute, obviously, hopefully execute better than we did today, but to come out and play the game, like, that's the passion. That's where you see the passion in guys. that's what I think.
Well, you talked about execution on those third downs, but it seemed like you guys sent out a similar package early on, with pushing Legro in there on those third downs and showing at least a bit of a heavy formation up front. Do you think that potentially that got a little predictable and Northwestern was able to kind of figure out that front early on?
Yeah, I mean, that was the plan going into this week and having that package, and there was some success with it. Christian did get his first sack. Super proud of him for that. I think there's definitely, tried to change the looks in that package, and I think, we're just gonna have to get better there. We're just gonna have to get better there.
Take one more.
Aside from the X's and O's, how do you guys move on as a program now when you guys, all the morale is probably the lowest it's been all season now?
That's a heck of a question. Look, I think the reality is we have 2 games left to play. We have 2 opportunities to send off the seniors in the right way, 2 trophy games, 2 statement games, 2 opportunities. Got to make the most of it. It's rough because, you just lose a game, but you got to take the 24 hours to get your mind right and come back tomorrow ready to attack and get after it. Got to be there for each other, be there for